too. Alright, let's see what we got here. See, Jen, smaller. Don't you think that's better? I like it way better. Like that. That's way better. Then he moves another over. And then we come across here.
Rodriguez has correctly joined the channel.
Okay, put the tape on it. Okay. Body's gonna have a little curve in it. And have to curve that tail. Okay. Alright. Okay, so
_1_8. Welcome to my channel.
What up, 808?
Salute.
Salute. How's it going?
Welcome to my channel. At 8_1_8.
How's it going?
Rodriguez, welcome to my channel.
About to do a little small tat, little butterfly in the rose for some cover up some scars.
Rodriguez.
Let me know if you can hear me, 808, 818. Look like two mics was on. Let me know if you can hear me. If not, I need to switch it over. How your day going? How your day going?
yeah.
So what is rose came from? I
Me
know.
on thing.
Yeah, so I know which one I'm on. Stencil.
Yeah, this is what it came
So that was the smallest one.
Yeah, the small.
Yes, sir. Audio is good.
For sure, 818. Appreciate that.
And then look, and that butterfly was right off the top there.
Yeah, that's the only butterfly.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
know what butterfly.
Alright.
Alright.
You got the two of them?
Yep, somebody's holding right now.
Alright.
I throw them away. What? I'm about to stencil them out though. These, they already got the stencil, so.
Yeah. Up there, like, one vine, like, and then, I don't know, you know how to work the vine.
Yeah, I better draw it on.
And you saw the direction.
Cause that smaller, you don't know, I know you don't want no big leaves and nothing like that. You just want something
No,
small.
no. Make this share what it is.
What you been up to, 818? Chilling. You have an idea? I still forgot this dope. Pull a small butterfly rose, kind of cover that up. Like some of the small scars. I'm about to print these out. So we have our stencil at the stencil machine.
That will look real nice.
Appreciate that, 818. Yo, appreciate that. I said it's like the simplest thing right here. I just flip it on Procreate. That's what you have to do for the stencil printer. Have to flip it. What you really don't have to flip a butterfly because it's the same way. But you flip it. Let me connect it to the printer. Because the printer have its own Wi-Fi. So I have to look up direct PJ773 like a pocket jet printer. Yeah, so now we just go JPEG,
Thanks for joining the live
print,
follow. We
and
appreciate
that
it.
printer should pop up because we connected to that printer. But one thing I always say, what you want to try to do is, that I didn't do just now, try to use your like stencil paper wisely. So I'm gonna bring it to the bottom before it go up. 'Cause once you use that top, you can't use nothing at the bottom anymore. Bring this up in there. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, but once you use the bottom of your, I'm gonna say the top of your paper, that's the end of it. So to take advantage of using this as the bottom, even if we got to print out too, take advantage of it. At least we still got this whole space in case we need it. That way you don't just run through stencil paper like it ain't nothing. Could be very costly to run through. For sure, yeah, definitely run through some stencil paper. So, and that's why I decided to just stay what I was doing, because that'll save some time and some money. All right, now, this another thing. Well, let me brighten it up since we ain't showing the screen no more. I want y'all to see that I printed out two, because you see how this one got that little crinkle in it, and it's a little light. The butterfly good, but this one got a little crinkle in it. So that second one, just to give you some extra reassurance, so you can use this one instead of that one. That's why I always trying to like print double. That'll also save you time for going to the printer again. And sometimes that just be a wrinkle in a piece of paper that will cause that. Something simple. But quick fix, you know, just print duplicate. Just in case you do get one that's messed up. And I also do that for like the portrait stencils too. In case one not dark enough, I'll print out one even darker. And I'll be keeping all my leftover stencil paper right there in the stencil paper drawer. So if I need it, go in there. Yep. What you getting into today, 818?
That's that experience showing.
What you mean that experience? Well, yeah, it definitely come with experience. Cause like at the bottom, doing the certain thing I do, it only came from me messing up, and now that's the way I do it. Yeah, so I guess you could say, yeah, that's the experience. I'm definitely trying to share with everybody my own. I've been taking people's suggestions, and I've been thinking about actually creating that little a little course, starting out like the beginning kind of lines and stuff like that. I'd even give people like templates and stuff, kind of work off of. Mm. 808, I know you normally be on the wide version, huh? What you think about the mobile version? I try to put the template on there as well. Or the overlay, not the template. I might actually. Oh no. Yeah, cause I see my wide version go out to, you know, Twitch and Kick and stuff. Got that. Might not need all of it. But put it to the side in case we don't.
Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
Appreciate y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's good as well. I usually switch back and forth. Okay. I didn't know you'd be back and forth. I thought you'd just be on the mobile one. I just remember you being on the mobile. But I ain't start that one yet. We about to be starting
It's
that
good
one.
as well. I usually switch back and forth.
For sure. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm looking for my 7 curve mag. I know they're right here somewhere. Looking at me. I just don't see them. Damn, there they go. Always be like that. Got that. Got that. We might just use our let's see if we should use our Mass Pro. Make sure we got a little charge on it. 50%. Let me see if I should use the Ambition since I had it on the charger. Yep. Gonna go with our Ambition. The Ambition Ninja is what we're gonna be using. Ambition Ninja, pretty cool machine. Full stroke, definitely hit hard. And that's one thing I gotta do too. Gotta make some more crust coat shirts. Hey, how that is, sweet. Winter time, I ain't doing no shirt. I need to do some hoodies. That's crazy. I just had the idea of putting my face, like half of my face, and then put press coats like the other half of the face.
I meant to send you a video. Someone tattooed themselves to learn. You can see the lines, but the ink wasn't showing when he finished.
Oh, dang. He thinks the machine was set to low volt. Yeah, most likely if his lines wasn't showing. So you seen him tattooing the lines, but his lines was showing at the end. Yeah, it probably could have been low voltage, or if not, his hand was moving too fast. He said maybe your face is the way to go. Never know, might make some shirts, because really I make the shirts myself, so I can always experiment.
Is the way to go, haha.
I can always experiment with it. Appreciate that 818 though. I don't know why I thought of like a black and white image. Black shirt, white writing, I guess. And a bitmap face. Let me get my ink caps.
That one you have on is pretty clean.
Oh, that crust goes, appreciate it, appreciate it. I done hid the small ink cap from myself. I'm gonna have to order some more of them. I might have did it fell back here. Oh no. I sure hid the joint for myself. Yeah, I don't know where I put them in. But let's see. My camera froze look like. And I kinda hate when that do that. Normally I gotta take out the battery and put it back in. Activate or deactivate and reactivate the camera in order for it to pick back up. Now it didn't do that to me in a long time. I guess today it felt like doing it. Let's see if it come back up. There we go. Then it's back in log profile. It's only in log because I did that wetting.
Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
Yeah, it's in low because I had that I did that wet, and that's why I was like that. Now 1, 2, need our black for sure. And the ointment. And I tell everybody this be the main ones I use. It's too bright, huh? Ain't too bright for that. And the ointment, use the little packets. Say on 818, I've been thinking. I know I did the 24-hour stream. I'm gonna have to do another one like that, but I've been thinking also, like, you know, how people do the subathons. How would I possibly even do that? There's no way I'm about to be woke. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. But like you said, I could do it. I guess sleep, wake up, tattoo, huh? Like I'm almost taking a nap. Stand up.
You ready? Okay. Well, I'm fanning it, okay?
No, you can just
Oh,
say
that's
stand up
right, I
right
gotta
there.
fan up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to put the stencil on you first.
Alright.
That's it.
Way back.
75.
That would be rough.
We're talking about that.
His stream on one and was surprised when he walked in the studio the next day.
What you say, who? 1 second. I'm trying to focus on putting the stencil on. I'm about to go back and read it though. This is about to show you how I'm about to line the butterfly up with the center of the scar. You have to make sure it's perfect. Then you can get rid of that first scar. Just line it up right there where it's gonna go. Kind of mark off those two. Boom. Yep, bigger part of the butterfly at the top. Line it up with them same marks I made. Should line up perfect. Now we let it sit a little bit. Let it soak on the skin. So if you take it off too fast, it'll come out light and it'll be easy to kind of wipe off. That's why when you do take it off, you want to let it dry a little bit. Because too wet, it's definitely gonna wipe off. Look like we gotta come over a little bit.
Yeah.
Come on, I thought that's
Yeah.
gone. That was right there in the middle. Look like it's not right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Let me wipe this off. Let's realign it, then you have to use a different approach. I'll just make that line for the skull. stretch, and then we gonna find out middle. So this time we're gonna just take the line of the skull. So it's
What do
curved.
you rub on
Yeah,
the
it's
skin
got a little
before applying
curve.
the
That's
stencil?
what I'm looking on.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. You might have to make a little curve in that body part.
I be using stencil stuff, and I ain't never had to use nothing else though. But that's what I'm gonna do to make that body curve.
That other stuff not gonna get in your way. That last one.
That's like,
Mm.
I can tell the difference between.
Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
Snoop Dogg left his stream one day. One saying was surprised when he walked in the studio the next. Oh, cause he forgot the stream was on, huh? Well, what surprised them though? Somebody else was in there. Yeah, that's stencil stuff that I put on. I ain't even know Snoop Dogg be streaming. I was on live or something. Now we gotta come up. They feel like this.
Yeah.
Cut this top piece off so I can actually see that.
That's how get the line when I was figuring I could see because I'm standing this way so I could see the beginning
edit
of
was
the
on the
lid
whole
right
night.
on top.
Oh, okay. I was surprised it was on the whole night. People probably still was on that joint.
Shops here love using stencil stuff as well.
Oh yeah, stencil stuff. Where is that? No lie. 'Cause I ain't never really no use to use nothing else. I say it works, so I ain't trying to fix it. I probably use one other stencil thing besides stencil stuff, but I just say, you know what?
Lotion back on.
Yeah.
Okay. See.
Yeah, I think I got a scar right there.
Yeah, but that was gonna go away.
So I can kind of see it
Yeah.
because I cut it. Yeah.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah, perfect. Still feel like curve, so yeah, it's gonna make the body. So really, it was perfect the first time. I just ain't notice it curves.
Mm-hmm.
How many shops they got around your area there? And what would you say like the shop minimum?
In the middle, king.
I'm gonna just draw that part on there.
Okay.
Couple of lines I can see them, it's gonna darken them. Make that bottom a little wider.
Thanks for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
You see what we're doing with this one? You see it about right there, huh? Just in the middle of that. That's my landmark right there. Going to the slanted.
Yeah. Like so.
Now, hey Manta, welcome to my channel.
What up? What up?
For how many years you were tattooing? Now, hey Manta, welcome to my channel.
Been 12 years so far on Manta.
Yeah.
12 years so far. Oh, might put stuff on there.
What's that?
Yeah.
Cloud 12, I'm still learning. I am tattooing for 2 months. LOL.
For sure, keep it up, keep it up. The grind don't stop, gotta keep pushing. Take this. So basically, I'm gonna have to draw it around it because it ain't gonna stick right underneath it.
Alright.
The little bud part.
Alright.
Oh, I thought you said U12. My bad. You said Wild 12. I'm still learning. Roll it this way now.
You alright?
Nope. This came off.
Yeah, right on this side. Yeah. That James going counterclockwise.
Welcome to my channel. Looks like it still needs some time to work.
Yeah.
Oh,
The main one I'd like going to is about 100 to 120 per shot minimum. You might find some that will do 80 to 90.
Okay.
Comes down to the shop.
Yeah, it depends on the shot.
Welcome to my channel.
I feel
I'm
that.
gonna be a professional like you one day.
Yep, just gotta keep pushing. Keep pushing, that's it. You gonna get there. What time? Wallet. What's up on a pilot? Get it down.
Yeah. Take this. Go back. This back rest. Can it go back a little
Yeah,
bit
you
more?
need to go back.
Yeah, after 5 back surgeries, I got it. That's pretty good.
A bass drum. Keep it tight.
Yeah. I hope this shit don't hurt. That's all I got to say. Now that stuff we should have rubbed it on ahead of time, that sensitive stuff, huh?
Yeah, that's at least an hour before.
Oh,
Put them in stuff. See, my sub thing still ain't working, huh?
That was the problem last time. Just hanging down with the,
Need more flat.
yeah, can we flatten it out?
Straight.
Right there, I'm comfortable there.
That's my gal.
Yeah. You know, you can't close it if you want to hit it. I said you go all this pull that goes if you want to hit it. Then you do. I don't want to interfere with your record.
Yeah, that's how I'm making sure it don't pick it up. Yeah,
And that's the whole thing. You learned how to work all this, you know.
yeah.
All this.
It's hard while studying at university architecture for 5 years, but it's not impossible.
Oh yeah. Definitely. No, it's not impossible. You just gotta put that time in. Even though you don't really have the time, you just still gotta put that time in.
Do these leg things go up?
No, they go down.
I got the black and gray realism roses on my wrist before prices went up. And it ran me 500 for that one piece.
Black and gray roses. Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for joining the live. Your
So how far you go up your own? Like the whole lower half? I don't know how I'm still getting that. All right, there we go.
It's 5x for just one rose.
Wait, damn, no way, huh? One rose? That's kind of crazy. You think about it. But like I said, it all depends on what you're at the shop you into, so not really crazy. I'm gonna turn on the other stream now. I'll take the settings from this one. I don't know if the Instagram won't even start. It probably did. I don't know. I don't think it started because it would have told me.
Yeah.
I say you need to move your child. I'm trying to keep your arm kind of like
All
this.
right.
But if you need to move the chair, I can move.
Yeah, we'll move the chair. Right. I'm sorry. I was just making this uncomfortable where it wasn't gonna cramp up on me.
How does it feel like you need to move some more?
You move the chair forward, so I could.
Just move the whole chair forward.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
forward.
Stand up there. You ain't gonna just slide
Oh,
like
it ain't. I thought it had rollers on it.
that. Stand up and not slide.
Oh. Wait. This, yeah. Right there. Yeah. Okay. Got to get this elbow set where I'm comfortable. Bring that in there.
Right.
Yeah. We good.
All right. Gotcha. Make sure this frame. Boom.
Thanks for joining the
That,
live. Your follow will be
that
appreciated.
green is not gonna go into my
No.
foot.
You gotta worry about that. Like, well, that's how you
I'm
gotta have.
good. Yeah,
All right, as
I'm
long as you're
good.
good like that, we could.
How much time will you take to tattoo this butterfly?
I say the butterfly itself, you might take, cause the black around it gonna take most of the time. You say about 30 minutes. Roughly 20 to 30 minutes should be good. But the color too, so we probably looking at 40 minutes. For sure, 818. Appreciate that, appreciate that. Up and running, up and running. And black. You say blue, huh?
What's that? That in
Yeah, the
the
butterfly
middle?
gonna be-
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, not bad timing at all. I get my own chat for Twitch.
Bot Ritz has correctly joined the channel.
Sure that.
Planet. Oh man, that's
We're just gonna need our black, our medium tone, and then our blue. Might also just put out a rinse cup just because for the super light tones. Just to lighten up our medium. Thank you. Bless you. The still water, make our medium tone. Well, it's kind of medium light. That's why I'm gonna get a rinse cup to kind of rinse in between to make it a light tone. It's really gonna just be for the rose since the color going in the butterfly. Got our needles out. Give me a bandage wrap. Well, I got the bandage roll right there. Sure. All right, everybody doing the day. Bandage wrap on top of our paper towel. I put the paper towel for that thicker grip. That way I ain't gotta use too much of the bandage wrap. I just put the paper towel. I don't want to stick. We're gonna start out with that 7-round liner, but before we even do that, we still gotta draw on our leaves, water, vines.
Won't be 7, that's it.
Huh?
Give me 7, that's it.
Yeah. You know,
All
the 6
right,
would be
then.
to hurt more.
I thought 6 was the one that didn't hurt. Okay.
It just
Yeah.
I thought you want.
No, I don't want to touch that bone at all.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that butterfly should have been clear of that bone. I made sure of that.
Well, it is.
The bend the end of it.
Oh, that's the old one.
Oh, that's the old one. All right then, good. We good. Didn't even turn my arm a little.
Find some other side.
It's that, but yeah, like one little tip up. That's it.
I'll put on to it like it got on. And if you want to add some more,
Nope. That's
more.
some more. Nope, because I need the light. So this is like vines. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a vine from a rose bush, right? And what do you think? A piece of the vine comes out this way too. That is the butterfly, but it's the piece of the vine coming like behind it, coming out. Huh? Not by.
I forgot I had to draw back on that rose bud. Put that skull right in the middle of it. We're gonna start with butterfly and 7 round liner. You see it up there too.
Yeah, this gonna be the talent thing right here again.
Start with the 7 volts.
I don't know. Don't know how
Ah, don't
how
care.
sensitive it's gonna be down. Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna be good. Take it easy.
All right.
Oh, that's feeling.
That's fine right there. I think it's getting. That's fine. Take 1 minute.
Oh, that's good right there.
Yeah, that's good.
For sure, appreciate it, man. Touch. Start filling in some of the black spots over here. Most of that black. Even the small dots. I ain't gonna leave them too small because by being black, you don't fade into each other. I'll leave some big spots, symbolize them dots. You see how I'm dabbing? You want dabbing, you don't want to try to wipe, especially when you feel your stencil could be sensitive. You can easily wipe off. Like bigger tattoos, yeah, it don't bother it as much. Small tats, you definitely gotta wash that stencil. That's another thing I would say do too. Just get your outline down. If you feel you're gonna wipe your stencil with, get your whole outline down. Then you can start wiping if you like. That way you know your outline is already down. It ain't going nowhere. But now dots, filling in with this black.
Yeah, that main body is not.
Huh?
I said that main body is not gonna hurt. No, I told him about it. He's gonna have to really hit it. Because that skin is thick there, you know.
There's some of the little thorns on there. And I ain't gonna go all the way into the butterfly. I'm gonna go close, but not all the way into it. I can't take this no more. That boy, I'm mad on that butler. Mr. Butler. Y'all saw that movie? That's old man.
That's old. It's been all of that.
Yeah, they play a lot of old stuff on this channel. Around for the body, since that skull kind of curves a little bit, you're gonna add the butterfly of that same little curved body. That point, curve at that end. Whole skull should be covered up now. Let's finish adding on our outline for the rest of the butterfly. So we do that, let's hit this side all the way. Make sure all our outlines for sure done on this side before we move on. Isn't that too fast for 7 volts? Nah. Different machine, yeah. So yeah, because the machine and it hit pretty hard, it's not too fast for 7 volts. But if this was my like 3.2 stroke, yeah, it'll be too fast. I have to keep going over it. But by this being a 4-stroke machine, it definitely hit pretty hard. Perfect. Push your 818. Yeah, so it all definitely depends on the machine you're using. Yeah, that's a 4mm stroke as well. But the crazy thing is, I have one that's 4.2 stroke, but this 4-stroke hit way harder than the 4.2 stroke. If I was using that mass Ultra, I'd be having to go a lot slower. So this 4-stroke, yeah, that bad boy get down. And right when I had that experience, I'm like, I know they definitely got machines that's longer stroke that can hit way softer than other machines. By this just being a 4-stroke, this bad boy punch some lines in. A 4.2 stroke, yeah, I gotta keep going over it. Or I'll have to run it at like 8 volts to kind of get the same hand movement and get the same line consistency. If I run it at 7, I had to go over it a lot more. Mm-mm-mm. You know, when I'm shading, I'm kind of moving my hand a little faster. Just so when you shade, you don't move too slow with that 7 volts running like that. Versus the line, you know. But this you kind of pack and cover. So I'm going with my small circles. Or 8 volts, and I tattoo, yeah, single pass lines, yeah. No lie, I don't know why I never really cared. I hit single pass lines, but like sometimes I prefer to kind of go over and make sure they like there. A couple of people ask me like, "Don't supposed to hit it," and you're not supposed to do anything, you know, unless that's what you choose to do. At least that's how I feel about it. So there's time saving to just knock them out one pass. You gotta understand it's totally like, you know, different ways to do it. Like sculpting lines versus a single, you know, single pass thin line or something like that. Oh, keep coming on. All right, go. Wipe it down. This is where we see what lines we gotta go back over. We gotta touch up. See some black spots I gotta go and hit. First, you gotta go add that black in the body. Let's sew on some of these spots.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. About to be getting our blue out.
Definitely stand out pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna go like a light blue.
Huh?
Light blue.
Light blue. I like the eye that we did. I like it, but I wish it was a little bit more brilliant. I don't know how brilliant. I say like the eye wish it was more blue and brilliant. A brilliant blue that stands out.
You gotta think about it, you know, that's pretty bright.
But I mean,
you gotta think about that.
Especially I'm dry right now when it's lotion is beautiful. my skin is dry because I've been trying to stay away from like the toner to dry out.
Like, gonna get your pop, but you ain't getting it like, you're only gonna get as much pop as your skin. You're looking at underneath like a brown tone. If you're dark, it'll be brighter than that, you know.
Yeah.
What phone do you recommend for packing black? I stick with my 7. And no lie, if you like packing black in a small space, I even turn it down to 6 sometimes. But like now, I'm just using the liner, so I ain't worrying about really turning it down. But if it was a big area or something, or like small area where I had to use a mag or something like that, I'll turn it down. Most time, like black, I'll be good. Color is the one that I'll kind of turn it down more for. Like when we do this blue, I'm gonna turn it down to 6 most likely. Because that color, I'm really trying to get that saturation, make sure that color is in there. So I want as much passes on that color as I can get, pretty much. And that's why I turn it down, to get more passes on that color. And not cause the trauma, of course, what you said? The black and all, yeah. I'm gonna do that with my mag, though. Yeah, because that's a bigger spot. You gotta fill in.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to do it with a
yeah, but that little one, yeah. You feel like you be getting carpal tunnel when you for your wrist.
Not really carpal tunnel. I just feel like I be having to stretch it.
Yeah.
That's all. Like my wrist. It don't be my wrist.
Yeah,
like,
and that hurts.
Hands,
I've had that to happen, you know, because of what you're doing. See how you're just doing like this?
You're doing all
and,
that,
and you're putting a lot of stress on this part, and it'll start hurting
and
you.
the fingers too. Yeah, your bones in your fingers.
That hurts.
That's just like somebody who writes for a living.
This somebody that what?
That writes that, you know, actually you write with the hand instead of typing, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you know that Jennifer, they stopped teaching kids how to write cursive in school?
Yeah, that's what they said. They don't require it.
That blew my mind. Yeah, Jennifer, they stopped it.
Wow.
I said, how they gonna learn how to learn how to sign their name? I don't know, Jennifer, it blew my mind. I found this out like about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
So you're really telling me that they're doing this shit so that everybody have to sit down and do like this to write a J? And all
They know how to print, Jennifer. Of course, they teach them how to write, but it's only in print, not cursive. They cut the cursive part out.
I know. That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, that's gonna be just like calligraphy from Broadway. It's gonna be something of the past.
I heard that, but I think signing your own name probably don't be hard. It's like writing everything else correct. I know me, I was never good with cursive, but my own name, it was like,
Yeah. And everybody, you know, some people, you know, their cursive is a scribble. You know,
some people
they're short, and get it. You know,
Yeah, people
you can do
their
that.
first name kind of like.
Yeah. They don't even try to
Can't
write
be
their
your
full
own
name.
first and last name, right?
But for me, I kind of liked it because once I got to doing it, and I felt like I could do it good and fast.
Jennifer, you and my mama got a beautiful handwriting.
And
you know, mine is shit.
so
I'll be switching over to that 7 curve mag, and I'm gonna be switching down to 6 volts. Yep, 6 volts we at. Now mine, we about to be packing the black in the inside. So actually I'm gonna go down further since it's on that score, 5.5 for that score. You definitely don't want to cause no trauma on the score area. I definitely turn it down on that. Probably be extra cautious on the scores.
I told you I won't feel it. It's so thick.
You ain't feeling it?
No. I mean, yeah, I know you're there. I feel that, but I'm saying I don't have it.
Yeah,
No
I don't
pain.
feel
No
it bad.
pain. Yeah.
Like we kind of brushing over it. So we're trying to build up that solid black. And after this, I'm gonna rinse this black out, and we're gonna be moving on to that blue. And I'm gonna bump it up to the 6 volts. Leave off 6.5.
No, I thought and heard that.
Or it tells it at the bottom of that score, not the.
Yeah, and
Heard it. Yep, we gotta rinse out the black, go into our blue. Up to 6 volts. Our blue, it's like the Bermuda blue, light blue. We're just using the edge of this mag, filling in whatever we gotta go back, touch up. Just go back with the liner. But the whole thing could have been done with the liner, but I already got my mag out, ready to use my mag. So, gonna kind of block in this color. And that's the difference with a mag. Like you get the corners by using the edge of the mag. You kind of fill in spaces by using the full mag. You fill in bigger areas. Same thing with a bigger mag. Use that flat mag, fill in large areas. Use them corners to kind of get in them tight spaces. And that's something that I didn't know back then. I was just using the mag, just straight flat. I ain't know about the different angles, angling the needle, getting it to fit in certain areas. So it's not like a one size fit all. You can do a lot with a 1 round, 3 round. Do a lot with a 7 curve mag, you know. So it's all up to your preference, I'll say. But just know they do got all these different needles out here. Cause when I first started, I thought all it was to was a 9 round liner. Did everything with a 9 round liner. Ain't no about no mags and none of that.
Yeah, they got new stuff.
yeah.
Yep.
New stuff,
It's definitely evolved.
I'm running an 8V while packing black with CM, but I get solid black from first pass, so I don't need to go on the same place twice.
Oh, so you get solid black with the Oh, all right, running running 8 volts, packing black. Yeah, you definitely probably won't have to go in the same place twice. You definitely get the solid first pass for sure, for sure. It definitely could work, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's not a one size fit all. Some people can run their machine at 9 volts, get some solid black, or even 12 volts. You know, everybody's different. So it's all about kind of what you feel comfortable with. I'm just more comfortable moving slower. So I think moving faster, I won't catch as many mistakes moving fast as I move slow. So I'm always looking over. If I move fast, I'm not looking over it as much. Trying to run it through the tattoo at that point. Not saying it's not possible. Yeah, it's possible, but I just prefer slower. And I think starting out, if you already move fast, it's good because you'll build that habit up and start catching more because you're already used to going fast. But I definitely started out moving slow from the beginning. I definitely got a lot faster, but I still prefer to move slow. Now, bigger tattoos, you probably catch moving faster if not at 6 for sure. I tried bigger tattoos at the 6. It just didn't work. My hand was moving way too slow. How long? Well, you said you ain't been tattooing that long, huh? Man, touch. Antic mancha. I said that could be another reason why I like to move slower too. Faster, your client definitely be balling up if I was move fast. There's more pain naturally. Cause I done caught myself moving super slow for some people that really couldn't sit through. But just because I turned the machine down, they sitting through way better, even though it take way longer. But if it help them get through however much they can get through before they tap out, then I'll do that. I don't ignore the fact that they are hurting. But, wipe it down. What are we missing? Always double check. Got all blue. Mm-hmm. One thing I want to check. I never started it on kick. I thought something was wrong. I'm like, wait, why is my Twitch and my kick not? Nothing in, no action. That was the whole problem. Now we on. Now we on kick and Twitch.
Man, welcome to my channel.
Got him early, called me right time. Put him on quick time out. Yeah, man, be hopping over all the crazy stuff. These edges first, move. That sun coming in.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up? What's up?
M_O___A.
What up,
Welcome to
Moy?
my channel. I learned that stretching the skin is so important so the ink enter in it.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't want to stretch too much, especially when doing lines. Because doing lines, and if the skin already thin and you're stretching too much, you could easily like kind of tear the skin as well. So yeah, the proper amount of stretching is definitely important, especially on looser parts of skin. But you don't want to stretch too much. Like I said, that skin is thin. So yeah, it definitely plays a part. Now, some areas you probably could tattoo it if it's already tight without stretching as much. But areas with a lot of skin, you definitely got to stretch that. If not, it's just bouncing on the skin. It ain't really entering the skin. A lot of people tell me all the time, "You're not stretching. You're not stretching." Yeah, I'm stretching. I'm just not stretching to the extent like super like crazy. No, I got enough stretch to get that ink in the skin. But like if I'm doing a loose skin area, yeah, like the neck, you definitely got to stretch a whole lot more. Your hands are hurt stretching the neck. That's why I think, people charge more for a neck tat though. It's like, it's a lot of skin you gotta stretch. Also, it's in a small area. So you don't got much room to stretch, your hands definitely try to cramp up in that small tight space.
How are you, bro?
I'm good, how about yourself? What's up, Panda Panda? How you doing now? Appreciate you hopping in the chat. Hope everybody had a good holidays, good weekend. Appreciate the sub, appreciate the sub. I really gotta fix my sub button, bro. My stuff ain't popping up, and I don't know what's up. So I gotta work on that. But at the same time, I don't know why it's not popping up. I done put the alert in. I done tested the alert. It seems like when people sub, it don't pop up. Matter of fact, it pop up sometimes. I'll say that.
What
I,
do you do?
I think it's in a system that means it's like this. It's in a system that just be slow for it to pop up. Tattoos, painting, videos, all that. Don't just do one thing,
Yeah.
Cover them edges. When you jump, it remind me of that movie like Chicago. What that was off of, bro? I can't think of that movie. Chicago. I see one little line right there we gotta hit, so let's go hit
This
that
is
line.
amazing.
Appreciate it, appreciate it. So areas with too much skin should be more stretch, yeah, than areas close to the bone. 100%, yeah. But I ain't gonna say just close to the bone. Like the leg, it ain't close to a bone, but it's just a lot more thin of skin. And it's tight. So it's easy to cut like the leg. So ask me how I know. Because I did it. For real, it didn't happen before, Everybody been in the spot. So definitely understand. Now mind you, sometimes if it do happen, that don't mean it's just gonna heal up bad, no. Because it wasn't like really deep, and it's just the machine that kind of cut it because the skin was kind of thin. So it wasn't a scar. It just took some time for it to heal. As if I overworked the skin pretty much.
So areas with too much skin should be more stretched than areas close to bone with less skin.
Yep. The area with less skin is kind of already like pre-stretched. There's not too much you can stretch this.
How that feeling.
Yeah.
I told you how I got infected, yeah?
Oh no?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
That was by the eyebrow, huh? What happened with it?
No, I told you I don't know. It was just red. It was.
Oh yeah, you
swollen.
did say it was
Yeah,
irritating you.
and I told you I wound up starting to put a little
Triple antibiotic.
yeah, because I was trying to make sure it didn't get any worse.
Yeah.
It was just that one spot right there. It's still drying and peeling off. You know, every day it will start, flaking a little bit more off. Yeah. But it's the colors are staying solid underneath it.
At now remain magic, leveled up to level 1.
All right, hey Nash. Yep, appreciate you. About to turn the soundboard on, because I know that adds a little bit of something to the stream. How you doing there, MOA? Keep on practice. I've been saying you putting in that work. Keep it up. That's what it takes. Keep putting it in before you know it, you're going to be full time at it. Every chance you get, yep, put in that work. Well, let me know if you got what I was saying, though. Sometimes we go with bolder lines to kind of hide mistakes versus work on getting that clean, thin line, or clean, that one pass. Not one pass, but what's the word for it? That consistent line. Versus like all the lines being like different thicknesses. Work on trying to get them all that same thickness. Or one thickness. If I go with more blue, let me hit that black in the back. I see right here.
That's why I want to get you one, young little small one, something like that. Then I'll get it for you.
For sure, Panda.
You want to get a little small tattoo somewhere,
I appreciate that. Gotta order me some more there's barrier film. Gotta put on my sound deck. And there we go. In action. You see what I'm saying? You saying it felt different when you were doing it? Come away. I don't know why the chat ain't on there. Yeah, it's late. I think it's just the body itself that's off. But it was just not on saying kick stuff, I believe. Oh. We're getting into the day, Nathan. Oh.
No.
Finish the butterfly.
And what do you think about the vine? Like, like not the whole thing green, just, like a very, like, a little tut on my vine. Or do you think I should just leave the vines hollow like they are?
No, so you can add them a little green.
Well, we'll see.
But the only thing is, you say you're gonna add your color in the rose another time, though, right?
Yeah.
So I'd say go with the green, because since you're gonna put color in the rose eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back and put the color in.
Welcome to my channel.
What up, Claro?
Reason why I'm saying about the color for the rose, I don't know about them putting my finger be back there. I have to see when you're drawing and tracing in how much it's gonna hurt.
It's always part of the pain process. Huh?
Right.
See how much it's gonna hurt.
It, it's not really the first pass. It's like the third or fourth pass.
Yeah,
when
I'm-
it starts hurting, when you gotta keep going back on them, like by then it starts getting
Yeah,
really,
that's so.
yeah.
And that dabbing that I was talking about, that ain't just for the stencil. The clients also say it hurt more when you wipe. You definitely learn that tattooing. Like, oh, that hurt. Wipe hurt more. Just dab it. Saving the extra love, pain. That's one thing about color though, like dabbing color like that, definitely ain't gonna really see nothing. Look all blue. So you gotta clean it off a little more than like regular black, gray. Like gray ain't that thick. But color could be thick. And some colors thicker than others. What up? Blessings, blessings, Daniel. What up? What up?
You could go outside and smoke yourself a cig, Jen. You know. If you're tired of sitting in the chair, you could go in the truck and listen.
That's
Lean
another
back
thing
and
I
listen to the
noticed.
radio.
Like some mags, they sit in more, so you gotta kind of adjust the machine to let it hang out. Then when I move to my line, I gotta adjust it again to get the line to hang out. Cause it's too far in. We're back at our 7 volts. Knock these lines down. What you were talking about that felt weird, Donisha, the like the angling?
You pull
Pull
lines
lines
at
at
90
90
degree.
9 degree, not all the time, no. Sometimes it could be like 70, like a little to the side. I try not to go like this unless I'm like really need to upside down. But most of the time you'll catch my machine like 45 degrees. It just would feel a little more comfortable to me. But to each their own, I just say that's what's comfortable to me, and that kind of get an ink some ways to flow versus straight down. I think you could get a little more puddle sometimes.
I pull it between 45 and 90 degrees. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
I'll definitely agree with that 45 and 90, because sometimes you could lift your line up like 90. Most times you be like 45, 55 degrees. Appreciate it, appreciate it.
And some more.
Now we about to start on hitting that green. I'm gonna
Okay.
take my green out. Hitting our green. Fine. Anybody that do tattoo, let me know who like kind of wrestle on that pinky and tattoo. Some people do it, some people don't. Each their own. Also, let me know how many of y'all pull from the wrist when you're lining, or y'all pull with the arm from the shoulder when you're lining. I know everybody's different. It'd just be interesting how some people know do things different. Like, oh, it might feel totally uncomfortable to you, but to them it's normal.
Huh?
That's even let's go to sleep with that.
Yeah, well, because he gets so tender for. And that's when you gotta press with that big and when you
I
go
roll my
back, you go
shoulder
back.
line.
Yeah, see, some people totally different. I'd rather my arm. I'm say rather my like my wrist. Depending on what you're doing. If you're doing something real big, I say you can pull with the arm, but you gotta be comfortable doing that because it's easy for your line to come off like, especially if somebody jump. You ain't got too much control from your arm. Thumb tag. I don't mess with them people.
Hear what I said?
Thanks for joining the line or follow will be appreciated.
I'll go sit in the car and smoke one that won't be comfortable like smoke because I feel it.
That's our green. The double green. Everybody go follow the YouTube channel. Go follow the YouTube channel. If you're not followed, not subscribed, follow the YouTube channel. You think that dabbing method will work on the back piece? Oh yeah, most definitely. Why wouldn't it? I don't see why wouldn't it. Man, I gotta get another end cap. Let's see if I can find my end caps at this point. Right here.
How's it going, Jay?
What's up? What's up? What that be like? What's up? What's up, Deb? How's it going?
Away from me feels a lot more comfortable than pulling the needle toward me, but it really just depends on how I'm sitting.
Okay, yeah. So it just you just gotta be careful. Like I said, pushing on skin sometimes it easily get caught to me. That's why I just prefer to pull down. Like even when I'm shading, when I'm pushing up, it feel like it'll try to snag the skin a little bit more versus when I'm pushing down the sideways.
I was just trying to get you something to do.
So yeah, it's all about what you feel comfortable with. As long as you feel comfortable, just get in the habit of it. And that way, once you actually like doing tattoos, you should be used to it. But if you feel like once you get on real skin and it's snagging a lot, you'll know basically what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you feel it snagging, you be like, nah, we got to go the other way. We got to pull. But it also depends on the person.
Oh, I got to go. You gained a new follower. Thanks for answering my questions.
For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. Appreciate you, man. Tech. They going good. What about you, Demp? Pick out our green. How your day going there, Demp?
So far, so good.
Yeah, it's a chill day. Chill day. Not much going on. Solitary.
Yeah, now that must put this down. Just I put it up, logged it in for her. Thought you might want.
Yeah, it definitely hurt more than dabbing.
Gotta get me another case.
If you like, once you tattooing and you notice a few people, they be like, oh, it hurt more when you wipe. So, not everybody feel that way, but I just got in the habit of trying to start dabbing. If somebody is in pain and you're not wiping, it definitely will help them get through it more than wiping. There's some of this green. Pull a needle in a little bit.
Yeah.
What's good? What's good? What's good with your Vic? How your day going? How your day going? Chilling, chilling.
They going good, man. That's tired though. I'm in bed right now. Haha.
Vic, bro, you a sleepyhead, huh? You won't be up all night. Vic, you scared you gonna miss something, huh? Like the kids used to be able to go to sleep. Kids, you gonna miss something? Like, quit fighting your sleep. I'll turn it to the
I'm
side.
just trying to think of ways to make it this streaming world.
No lie, Vic. I think the main thing is like staying consistent, but we also got to start planning out our content. What we gonna do on stream? So you ever write it down, like what we gonna do? Cause that's something I need to start working on. I said I'm gonna start writing down what I'm gonna do, like what exactly the plan. I think that's what a lot of probably streamers don't do. They just hop on and go with it. But you have to really like plan out what you're gonna do. If you're gonna react to something, put it on paper. Reacting at this time, or
Yeah.
do this at this time. Yeah, I would say it's good to do. Now, if you have the stream just kind of flowing with you, and you kind of y'all just flowing cool, but at least have a plan. Even if you don't use the plan, have it so whenever you like have a dull moment, you know, okay, this is the go-to. This what we gonna do. This what that. You know what I'm saying? This what we gonna talk about. Stuff like that. But I think it's definitely a good thing that could work. But I know some big streamers, and they definitely have their stuff planned out. They have their tabs open. What they gonna, you know what I'm saying? What they gonna react to, all that. So if I seen some big streamers doing it, I think it's good for small streamers to do it. Yeah, like a backup plan. And now some big streamers don't look at it as a backup plan. That might be their actual plan, but if they don't get through their whole plan, it's okay. As long as they got through the whole stream without a dull moment. So I think that'd be the plan, kind of keep everybody entertained. So I know I need work on that myself. But sometimes I get caught up in the tattoo, not talking, not thinking about it, but you gotta remember to keep talking. So your people, no matter if there's nobody in there, none of that, just gotta keep on talking. And that's why it's good for me when I explain like kind of what I'm doing, speed I'm running at, all that.
Like keep getting told to turn on him and you'll get more views.
Man, that's crazy. Vic, I just noticed that. You don't have a face cam, huh? Now that's one of the things. Now mind you, I got a face cam. I ain't saying you get more viewers, but it definitely helps with more entertainment. More engagement, I would say. Like if I'm talking to you, like I'm talking to you. Versus you can't see me talking to you, it's like you don't feel that human to human engagement. Let me know if that kind of makes sense to you. It's just like talking to somebody, but you can't see them. You won't feel, you know what I'm saying? It won't feel the same.
Yeah, I get you that.
Now, if I happen to forget my face cam, then of course, I just go live as is. I ain't gonna let it stop me, but
Yeah,
you say it's a big step. I might say if you're not comfortable with the camera, I would say just start recording yourself first. Like before I was getting into the streaming, I was like actually recording, trying to do the self-recording to actually like post videos. So like streaming with the cam on, it ain't a big deal. It's actually not even as good as me recording myself, because I get a certain emotion recording myself on cam. Get a lot more excited. It's crazy. But when I first streamed it, now sometimes I hop on stream and definitely give me that feel like, getting on cam. But it grows on you, Vic. I wasn't that person to do the same thing, wouldn't to get on cam. But I know by me kind of recording myself and putting myself on YouTube, showing people different steps and stuff like that, it was just part of the process. You know what I'm saying? You can't just trust nobody you can't see. That's how I look at it. Like them AI bots with YouTube videos, sometimes I just turn them off. Like, I don't want to listen to them.
Can I take them PM things?
What you say again?
My PM.
You already took.
So it's definitely a big step, but part of the streaming is definitely face cam on. If you look at any stream, most people got face cam on. Unless they're streaming straight from the game and some of them don't got a cam. But yeah, big, and you already got a big audience, so it's definitely good for you to kind of get that face cam, because you can engage more with your audience. You already have an audience, so especially if, no matter of fact, I thought you, I don't know why I thought you always had a face cam, bro. I must be tripping, bro. I thought you always had a face cam. You got me thinking now whether you had a face cam on, but I don't know why I feel you had one. But yeah, like for example, when you was eating duck, right? If you're on stream eating your duck, bam, you can show people can see kind of what's going on. But it's all about your comfort level though, Vic. Take your time, you can ease into it. I ain't say you ain't no rush into it,
That green is kind of really cool. I see that.
Or the green
Oh, yeah,
white
it
into the
just
blue.
smeared into it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I about to say it's
You made the
so
blue
close
green, yeah.
to the same color.
It's smeared on top of the blue. It don't affect the overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is not been put into the skin.
No,
So.
it's
Yeah, the
brushed
white was
over.
put in. Yeah.
It might stain it a little bit, but overall healing, it ain't got no blue in it. It comes in the green in that butterfly. Those people used to be asking that though.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people to put their yellows and stuff, their light tones down last. Because if you put yellow down and then put red, it's gonna look like your yellow is orange. It's like you really didn't put that. You know what I'm saying?
That green is, you said that green gonna change the color of my butterfly?
No, it's gonna stay the same.
All right.
I said it's just staining it like now.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
your pores
yeah.
open, so
Yeah.
it's like on top of staining.
Oh,
But they ain't gonna take away the fact that it's gonna heal blue, because that's the color we put in your skin.
okay.
And ain't no needle or green to sit on your butterfly.
All right.
So like the now look, it might try to change now because it's been brushed on.
Right. I think I'm gonna catch hair with that gold.
Yeah, what?
I think it's my skin sensitive down that way. I think I'm gonna catch hair with the rose.
Oh, the roll.
Yeah.
And you don't see once you get there, we here now though.
Yeah.
We ain't far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vic, that's it, dog. Gotta put that time into it, act like it's a real job. Put that time into it, that's it. By putting that time into it, that's how you kind of, gonna build it up. Even when I feel like I don't want to be on the stream, I just hop on. Because I wasn't about to get on for this one. I'm like, I'm tattooing, so I might as well just get on. Like, I might as well just get on. Since I ain't been on, I think I hopped on yesterday, probably for a little bit for that touch up. But I've been leaving a little bit earlier. I'm gonna try to start getting on more at the crib though. Like times where I'm not tattooing, that way I could be a little more engaging than tattooing. Right. Go down like rodeo. Yeah, I'm gonna go home, finish editing some of that wedding video. I might hop on for an hour. I'm gonna see though. Still got a lot of tattoo content to put out. Also some travel content I ain't never put out yet. I was supposed to edit up that po' boy special we went to, but I ain't get to that yet. I'm thinking about starting an IRL stream though on Vic when I go to events and stuff. Like our Mighty Grind and stuff like that. Do some IRL streaming. And that's another way you could kind of build it up too, you know. A lot of people different, like, you know, different audience for that IRL. But you know, of course you gotta be on cam though, you know. That's how people became big with reaction videos. Think about it, they on cam and they ain't just reacting and letting nothing play. It wouldn't be the same. Like the reaction wouldn't be the same if nobody ain't see your reaction. So Vic, be creative, think different, you know. I'm done. Almost to that 650, y'all. Almost 7,700. 7,700. It's 7,700. My bad, people. So y'all having a good day out there? Hell yeah. Good day today. Put an emoji in the chat about how you feeling today. Tell me how y'all feeling. One emoji, that's all you can use, one emoji. Which one would you use? This YouTube chat connected. Disconnected. Who gonna drop the emoji?
Okay.
Huh? Oh,
Uh-oh, there go Dimp. Oh, let me find out you eating, Dimp. Is that like, is he getting food? Not getting food, but like sucking his finger like he just ate? Let me find out you just ate, Dimp.
Oh, you doing, man?
huh?
Is that what it is? Boy, eyes look closed though. It's so small I can't really see it fully. But look like I see his hand by his mouth though. Just finished eating them? I mean, that was good then.
What happened to your snack?
The look on his face like that's that go to bed after you sleep. I'm gonna say after you eat.
Bring them in. You didn't bring them in with you?
I had that dragon pie yesterday.
Oh, so I was right. I was right. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got to do.
You like that joint, huh? Yeah, that patty pie for sure, for sure.
Yeah, I could do with a couple of those
So you feeling good, huh?
You can play this one, that's right. It's right there in my
Try to
car, yeah.
relax. You moving when you're
Okay, alright. It's hurt right there, man. Just turn that. The other way, then. Turn it there. I think my door is unlocked. You can go grab it out of there. Potato chips and a cookie.
I'm gonna try you.
Alright. My sister has dementia, so
Uh-huh.
her short term.
Okay, it's like short.
Yeah, her short term is gone.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No. You would never know, I mean, unless you're around her,
Yeah.
you know, but her long term is still there, you know, like our childhood, you know.
Yeah.
It's open fully, Jennifer. Open it.
Huh.
Open it. Can't see me.
Yeah.
Pull the door.
Pull it, yeah.
Pull the door.
Okay.
You pulled the wrong one. I know. God damn it. Why would she pull on the other one? Jennifer, you were pulling on the wrong door. You were pulling on the wrong side. Why wouldn't you try the other side? You were supposed to be getting the cookies and the potato chips out the car.
I know, but I couldn't open up your thing. It was
Okay, just wait, Jen. Just wait.
About to get it?
I'm trying to find my key. Now, why? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Just let me do it. There it is. Then I just have to walk. Oh.
Might find a new pink Christmas sweater, haha.
What you say there? What you say there? Might buy the new kick Christmas sweater. I ain't never see it. What you? I guess you go on kick.com to see the kick on kick here, huh? I'm gonna check it out. Ain't no lie, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a clothing shop.
Oh, they got a clothing shop. Gotcha.
You want some oil?
I've been trying to stay away from the cookie. I
I
eat so much cooking.
specifically a cookie.
All right. Sorry about
I
that.
went looking for some earlier. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna get them.
I got a big old box over there. Oh, I just dropped one on the floor.
All right.
I'll get it later. I'll get it later. All right. Get my feet situated back. Okay. Am I turned enough for you?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry about
If I
that.
buy the jumper and the hat, it's $100. That's fine though. You got the gift. I was thinking about getting it, but I'm like, if I get it, I'm on switch and kick, so it don't make sense. Like I used to have a kick on the kick thing in the corner for how many people was on it, but then I'm like, okay, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Let me take it all. I just try to promote the platforms on my overlay. Just the name and stuff. But I'm definitely gonna have some Christmas gear though. Might be a Santa outfit or something, I don't know.
I might just buy it, haha.
Yep, go for it.
Boy, that I knew that strip brown, that bath was gonna be sensitive. Mm-hmm. This is crooked.
See who that is?
I have no idea. I guess this is a movie or something.
So you could be acting like Michael Jackson, huh?
No what it is.
That Red Jacket, huh?
They all look a little sad.
I'll line the whole thing up. Alright, being so small, it don't hurt. If this was a bigger rolls, I would have definitely just outlined the bottom and kind of came back. But by being so small, like, ain't got too much time to get sore at that bottom. Bigger rolls, you got like hours before you get to that middle, so I ain't gonna outline the top. I got green beans, potatoes, tomatoes. You got that patty pie. might have been, well, matter of fact, I had a client that been telling me about the when Dixie Pie, sweet potato pie. I was gonna try them out. I remember I had people on Twitch. I'm gonna say TikTok, but turn it on. Been forgetting.
Make salute. Welcome to my channel.
That's just an audition. People are auditioning.
There you go. You better like so. Look at that wire. I don't like that. Yeah, I got to order me a longer wire though.
Oh, you should put your chair right there, man. Because I hear the TV there. And yeah, right back there.
Pretty good talent there for your show. Going with the Meg, add some slight shading. What up, Megs? What's up? Appreciate it. What's good? Oh, bro. Yeah, hello? No, I'm not working. How for you? Well, yeah, you should be good then. Bye-bye. You sure you ain't want to go ahead and put the red in there?
Well,
I see how small it is.
I know that's what I'm thinking right now that I put the red. Not, you gotta put black on top of this, right?
I'm gonna buy the yeah, I'm gonna put a little.
A little, yeah, try to.
Try to disguise it a little.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to go ahead and add the little slight shade part and then
Right, yeah. And then I'm thinking, to go ahead with that red. But, the red doesn't have to be a brilliant red. So, do you think we can go, like, maybe one pass or two? Because it's so tender down there. You going 3 or 4 times with that red gonna kill me.
I just add a slight red.
Just a slight,
What you mean by pluckers, bro? You talking about that? Yeah. I don't know what y'all call for real, like.
You talking about that? Yeah.
Like, you talking about that? Yeah, plucker? Or you talking like what kind of pluckers you talking about? You know what they call pluckers down here, huh? You talking about that stick?
Next question.
What y'all call pluckers up there, niece? That plucker, you hear me?
It's not him, you heard me.
Sometimes it's a habit.
I remember at one time, everybody used to be saying,
Yeah.
It was driving me to a point.
You remember when they used to say, what's going on, little Nana? Little Nana? You remember that?
Little Nana?
Yeah, that was all kind of.
From out that night war?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably why they were messing with.
Well, I wasn't from the night war. I was just talking about how other people used to say that. At the certain people, what's going on, little Nana? And I didn't realize what they were even talking about.
Well, I heard even different things. I heard people especially men, you know, they used to say La Mama.
La Mama,
Yeah.
yeah.
To women
still
all
do
the
that.
time. What's up, La Mama?
Yeah.
And
People
if I ain't like you, I'll be looking at you stupid.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
There's a
you
lot
know, if I
of
knew
light
you
skin.
well and you said that, I was
Yeah.
like, I'm good,
The
bro.
light skin and the red skin,
I'm
they'll
good.
have a lot of those things for
Yeah.
them.
Say
Yeah.
red, say red.
Yeah, that's right.
They say red.
Yeah, calling me red. Well, I had it tapped on it once to me, but you know,
That's
I
why
mean, it
call
was
you
the
red.
guys. That was the things that they said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I used to just shake my head.
You was there because they don't know your name.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. I was like, that's not my name. Because actually with my name, you can island.
Right, huh?
You know,
At least had a decent, huh?
act like you kind of know what I'm talking about. You know, I'll see you somewhere that you want to even be looking at me and talk to me. So, Let me get.
Take me out to the ball game. You talking about that niece? Keeping that pluck on you? Like, I want to know what you're talking about though, Nisha, bro. You say that pluck on.
I
gotta know.
See how my rolls was
Yeah, that's
like
how I'm about to do
with
that.
some shade before you
Yeah.
put the red in.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do right
Yeah.
now. Put the shade and then like if you
Yeah.
can't, you know, if you do get to the red, we can get to the red.
All right.
That's what I got this light gray washout for.
Yeah.
Get some details in here.
Yeah. You do an excellent job of that, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Appreciate it. Now mine, since I know we got a chance of putting red in there, I'm just gonna, it's gonna be like a slight. just
That's
like
right,
that
that's
one.
right. Yeah,
Like
I think
a
I'm
slight
gonna
shade.
I think I'm gonna go ahead on and let you just, do the red, you know what I'm saying? And be done. Because, I don't wanna have to come back for that one. I want that one to be
It'll
finished.
be done, yeah.
Because I gotta, we already
Still
got
gotta
a
finish
date.
that one,
Yeah, you said I have to wait 2 weeks.
Yeah, because it's
And
building up.
yeah, I'm good. Damn, right down there.
Like you were just talking about, you like, right there, serious. Like mid-session,
You
you
heard I
just
said,
stop, huh?
I said, screw me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gonna do this, do that, like hold on. Reconsider, huh?
I was doing real good when you did that top when we got
Oh
back
yeah,
here.
you did good.
I was like, oh my God.
So you guys in the back.
I had to just do the line so we didn't have to worry about him disappearing. I was like, oh man. I gotta do some of that number stuff, be set for that, man, when I'm ready to do this one.
Yeah. Have you played a game named Skyrim? No, I heard of it though. I never played Skyrim. Ain't that kind of like on Punk or something like that? That game, the Cyberpunk, I think. I definitely heard of Skyrim before. What you be playing on, Nisha? You be playing it? No cigarettes, no cigarettes.
Now, okay, you can't smoke in here, then outside.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right in
I
front.
start smelling that. Yeah.
Yeah, right in front of the door right there. Turn the lock, Jennifer.
Turn
Turn
it
the lock. Yeah, there you go. All right.
It's sprayed. Oh.
I know spray. I'm sorry,
I
baby. I
can't
didn't even
take
look. I wasn't paying attention. How many times I told her to go outside, right? I told you, her short term gone, baby. I apologize for that.
Ooh.
Yeah, spray it around. Sorry again, man. If she was sitting here in my eyesight, I would have called her and told her, oh, no, don't light that up.
Line that chair over there.
Yeah, put it right there. That's good, yeah. Up here.
That smell be taking forever to go away too.
Yeah. You only just took one puff, but man. Oh, wait, watch your wife.
Right. Oh, I said, no way I want to smell that.
Yeah, I'm sorry again, man. You know, 'cause I know people who don't smoke. That gets to them. That's not right. But
Especially cigarettes is the worst.
yeah, acting up with door to lock, Jennifer. Lock the door. Right there at the bottom. Turn it to your right. There you go. Grab this stuff and put it right here.
It's an open world game? Okay, yeah.
I the coffee. I can't see the way back there.
I might have to check it out then on PC or Switch.
Can't see you.
Yeah. No, I can't see it. If I can't see it, because I can't talk to you. Yeah. Ain't that much longer now. You want to finish it on a finishing edge of this thing. The word boy is so tender back there, Jennifer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is. Ooh, Lord. Yeah, hopefully we just.
Yeah, Vic, you could come up with a whole plan for the
All
Christmas
you gotta
year,
do
you
now,
know?
Jennifer, is put a little red on my rules.
Or
And we
December.
done, baby. Ooh,
Or they do the blog much, you can come up with an idea
Not
for the
bad up
stream.
top here. That's tough skin. Underneath, this part right here, the skin is thin and it
Yeah.
hurts like the dickens. Yeah.
Bangs.
All right. Yeah,
You know what they call that on Skyrim?
we could barely put that on in
That's
there.
where you get the pluckers from?
Hackety. Hackety.
Alright, y'all, she hurting, so I'm just trying to kind of block in some of this red. There'll be less pain. At least get through the whole thing. I am still moving that 6 volt. I know I ain't doing too much pain, you know. But regardless, it's gonna hurt.
Just down at the bottom of the rolls. The top is not bad.
Top of it ain't.
No, that's not bad. Down there.
Oh, when it's at the back, huh?
Yeah, down there. Yeah. Ah.
Quick small
Okay.
circles. Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy.
Oh boy, for me.
I have a few other
Look, I told you, I've asked people, I was like, hey, where you get that name?
Well, it's
Yeah,
all
it
it's
kinda
certain
hurt.
spots hurt, Jennifer.
Yeah,
Certain
the
spots,
whole
certain
thing
spots are
is,
tender. The skin is thinner, it's tender. You know. Uh,
Hold on, I'm gonna start getting certain things, certain tattoos on stream. Just show y'all, like blackouts or something. I know for sure my boy will come in. Oh, that ain't turn. I just know that.
the turn.
Maybe when I pulled it.
Well, I'm about to say it's still showing up on the screen.
No, yeah, this ain't the same. Oh, it turned from up here. Oh, how that still turned back. Yeah. So this thing must be broke.
Well,
Oh no, it's not. Bad boy.
Yeah. which way you trying to get it to lie?
Yes. What's a lot?
Oh, up at the top up there, right?
This whole
And-
thing, this not supposed to move.
And what is this?
It's just the tightness.
All right. And so you would have to tighten here, right?
That's what I believe.
So you might have to give it a little firm term or something.
I think I'm gonna have to just send that back.
Yeah, yeah, because it's a ball. It's like a ball at the end of that, like a round ball
Yeah.
inside there, right? That lets
Peace
you
out,
turn.
TikTok and phone tripping. Yeah, I think I'm at the send this back. This piece and gave out already.
You know what?
I know that ain't supposed
If
to
you
be like
want
that.
it to work right now, maybe you turn it on this part up this way,
Yeah.
right? And then you know what I'm saying, because then it'll make it be in a locked position. And this you could turn a different direction. But I would take that on right there and come up at a 90, like a 90. You know, this on right here at a 90, just to use until you can
I said it
replace
should
it.
be good because I just got that thing, so I'm gonna
But
send
that's
it back.
not the one showing.
No, no.
That's the camera.
That's the
they're
camera
showing.
showing, yeah.
Okay, all right.
This is on another platform. That's
Oh,
TikTok.
okay, all right. Gotcha.
This is the main thing.
Yeah. What you have? YouTube,
Kick
TikTok,
and Twitch, yeah.
and okay. All right.
YouTube, Kick, Twitch on this one right here. And Instagram, I think I put Instagram
Okay.
on there sometime.
Mm-hmm. All right then.
Yep.
And you're building up a bigger platform every
Yeah.
time you're on it, huh? That's
Yeah,
good.
try to keep
About
getting
word
on
of
it.
mouth too. People put stuff. Well, not much word of mouth nowadays. Everything is social media.
Social media, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They want 2K news. He in the right place. You know, I ain't been on 2K in forever. Bro, I used to be looking at that 2K video.
I don't know what that is.
That's the whole game.
Okay.
Probably know what Madden is. You know, Madden been out since '99.
Yeah. That's been
Yeah,
out a long
football
time.
game.
Yeah.
You know, I said that been out long.
Long.
Man, I remember when that came out, everybody
And
knew that.
and
Everybody
Tour of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. That been out a
for a
long time too.
too. Yeah. I've never played them.
So you never played none of
I've
them?
never played them. I used to sit there and watch my son play them.
Play,
Sit
yeah.
on porch, on the sofa and watch them. And just Catherine, when he was small, they used to play the video games. I just sat on the sofa and watched them, but never played them.
All right, y'all. Over the score, we about to go down to our 5 votes. Make sure we brush up on this score. Gonna take it easy, gentle.
I won't feel that.
Don't feel
I
that?
don't know. That's thick, baby. I'm not gonna feel that.
I just take it.
I wish all my skin felt like that because then I can sit here for anything.
Right now, you ain't gonna feel it like that.
Yeah.
So I hit the red on the score, then I'm gonna come back and put the black in my red and make it a dark red.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of putting black, make it like a dark red.
Right.
First, before I hit that black, I'm gonna see how much red you gonna get to take. Run around there well. Run up. But that red cross red is definitely a good red. I recommend that. Now, I don't think I ever stopped using that red cross red. Red cross red really be popping. Like I said, I'd rather use my regular red nowadays. My light lipstick red, the light red. Matter of fact, it's light red, not lipstick red. Just be about to be adding that, y'all. Off red. Appreciate everybody that definitely hopped in the stream today. Will catch me again tomorrow. Well, hopefully, if I get time, we gonna hop on tonight. If not, I might still hopping on early morning before I leave the house to do some videos, edit a video. And then we're gonna catch y'all at the shop, you know. And then like during my editing times, I really get to talk, you know, pay more attention. Y'all let me know how that sound to y'all. For those, you know, early birds that be up early. Before y'all go to work. Anybody come with our black?
Okay, I
ain't gonna hit the black. I'm about to hit my
that red no more.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna dip in the black. I dipped into my gray wash, my darkest gray wash. Appreciate the sub, appreciate it. Dip into my darkest gray wash. And now I dipped into the red. That basically gonna give us like that dry blood dark red. And I say dry blood because I actually have a red that's called dry blood. And this is exactly how it looks, like a dark red. You don't hit this dry blood. Different spots. Try to take the eyes off of the scar. So I'm hitting it in different spots, creating dimension in different areas. That shadow especially. And mind, we could hit some down here as well. But just so it ain't just super dark in that one area. That's all that's about. Like I say, if you're covering something, you don't want to just be super dark in that one area. Want to kind of look like it's intentionally all over. Not where your eyes just go straight to the middle. I turned to Super Saiyan and shot. Now we got multiple spots that's a little dark red. We ain't just going straight into the middle because we want to camouflage that scar, of course. So by camouflaging something, you gotta kind of make it look like everything around is pretty similar. That way your eyes ain't just like, oh, I only put the dark red in the middle of the flower. That's why I try to put that dark red in different spots. Check it out, yo. Think you done with the red? Of course, we got a couple of spots we can still hit. Look how you looking like, are you crazy? Like, are you crazy?
Good. No, it really does.
They blend all in. You can just relax now. About to record it. My camera.
I like the flower.
Yeah.
Yeah, the red mix stand out.
Now, you see the other thing, it's very light, the pad.
Oh yeah, like darken that up.
Yeah, that's all. And what? Tell me about the tips. Why we didn't do those blue? Why did they?
No, they normally be like white on the butterfly.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the outsides be blue. You ever seen a butterfly that got the little spots to be like white spots on them?
Yeah.
That's why I left them
right.
open.
Okay. Yeah. Give it some what they call it,
highlights basically.
Yeah.
But if you ever think about it, you did want to put them blue. If you did think about it, you did want to put them blue. You can, but like you gotta think about it. It might kind of look dark over time, like with your blue.
Right.
So yeah, just something to think about. 7 volts. Oh. Mr. Butler. Mama slapped the hell out the boy. Pah! He told him.
Bam.
Bam, bam, oh, Black Betty, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, you got the stuff to.
Yeah, I'm about to wipe it down.
Okay.
Lift your arm up.
Looks real good.
Put it underneath.
Real good. You did a good job as always.
Shake your. Wipe it down. Ain't no man in the bush. You called this here. A little 20.
That's right.
Nice. Can we tell that goes right there?
No, I'm telling you, did a real good job.
The vine coming around. Now just rotate it for me. Yep, now come back. Yeah. There we go, chat. There we go.
Okay,
They be like, there she go. I said, don't touch it now.
Okay.
Gotta keep your hands off.
Yeah.
Fresh wound now.
Yeah.
Don't put your hand on the bullet wound. Get infected like that. You touch them Oreos and stuff.
No. And so, and right there, the center, why that food didn't take right there.
No, it took. I think
It
because
did.
that little scab is there.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
just like how that one was, like if it was sitting
Yeah.
up.
All
I mean,
right.
tattooed on top of it.
Alright.
So if it do come off, we can just always.
Yeah, we good. That looks good, man. That looks real good. Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna take a picture
Now
now.
I'm gonna have to back when I come for my next appointment back. That's why I say I'm gonna have to find all the defenses we
Oh.
can find because it's just too
To help you out, huh?
yeah. But in
You know.
but you know we still
Oh,
got
man, they got electrocuted on the railroad track.
we still gotta do the butterflies. Remember we
Yeah.
got the 2 different color butterflies in this,
Yeah.
and then you gotta shade in. You
Yeah,
know,
shade in,
I
'cause
know
we
you
only
did
got
that
that cut off.
fast. Yeah, you did that fast. I think there was a part back here. I don't know.
Yeah,
the
that ain't
line.
connected.
But
yeah.
anyway, but other than that,
I just wanted
know,
to make sure majority of it was
yeah,
there.
it stayed. Yeah, you did. You know,
'Cause I know a lot of it
That's
light in the
good.
back because we ain't
Yeah.
had that much time.
but you want to talk about when my skin is not dry like it is with lotion on? Man, it is
Looking
gorgeous.
good.
Yes.
Looking good, baby.
Mirror back there. Okay.
wanna check it out?
Yeah, let me check it out.
Oh yeah. That bit like that. Go. Right around that SS Cruiser. SS Cruiser. She tied it up. Tied it up.
That's nice. I like
All right,
it.
y'all. She tied it up.
Yeah.
It's tall.
Yeah.
Tied it up.
Okay.
Tied it up.
All right, you gotta do this, yeah.
Yeah. Some tape over it. Set it up, chat. That's tall.
Now tell me again, I just gotta keep this cover how long again?
About 20 minutes.
All right, yeah.
You could really be like 30.
Yeah, and then I like the other part. I don't scrub or do not knowing that. I pack dry.
Wash it with your hands first.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
pat
make
dry.
sure it's smooth.
Right.
Type stuff.
And
Type stuff.
like,
you know
you
what
know,
I'm saying?
once a week passed, I started putting lotion on this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, once a week pass, yeah, you can start putting
because it's already scabbed and
Scabbed
trying to
up and
fall
stuff,
off.
yep.
Yeah. Figure I was safe then. Now, what I gotta finish paying you for the.
So I'm trying to see. I know you got 100 down already.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what was the remainder I told.
Let me
Yes, sir.
That was through Zelle again, right?
Yep, you can do it the same way.
Yep.
Appreciate everybody in the chat.
When we
chat,
getting on the for this, when we getting on the calendar? Or did we get on the calendar?
No, we don't think we did that one yet. We ain't got on for this one. No.
Yeah. Pull his calendar.
So what? Within the next 2 weeks, we should be good. Cause it's been like what, a week and something now.
Well, it's
that you had
okay,
out?
but we're a little bit more than a week. Let me see. We did that. We did that on
And I don't know. Also, like on top of your score, I don't know. Like, well, we ain't really gotta hit the score either, though.
no. Let me see. Yeah, because that's in the area that you.
Like, I know that might
you've
take
done.
longer to
It's the
heal
area
than-
that you've done already. You know.
Yeah. So with the outline areas, I think yep.
Outline areas, never
Within
really.
another week, it
stand
might
up.
be good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I want to try to get it before my
within a week?
birthday party.
All right.
So okay, so right now it's December the 3rd, right?
Right.
What about like the 10th?
Yep. That'll be perfect. Cause it's just outline, so yeah, you'll be definitely healed up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whereas that feels the color, yeah, it'll be a little while.
Okay, wait. The 10th, I gotta take her to a doctor appointment. So what about either the 9th or the 11th? What you got open?
Check.
All
What
right.
day is they on?
That's a Monday and the Wednesday.
Well, yeah,
about right now.
both days might be. I'm gonna check the night because I don't know if somebody.
All
try
right,
to get it out.
check it out for me. No, because most of it is doing your little shading in right there, right?
Yeah, that
But we
back.
gotta do the
And we
butterfly
gotta do the
color.
line too. That border line.
Yeah, and we gotta do the 2 butterfly colors, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see calendar.
Up and early in the morning.
Yeah, I know you said nothing.
Yeah, I don't sleep.
So
well.
both days is good right now.
Oh yeah, okay.
Monday
So
and Wednesday.
what? On the 9th, what you want to do? You want to do like a 1 o'clock?
You can do I'll try to keep that one. But if I book somebody 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So that's
What-
why, yeah.
What time you want to do? 1 or 2?
2.
Good enough for me. I don't have a problem with later.
Yeah, I try to do like
Okay.
give somebody else like a session early that morning, and then I have time for that.
I got you.
Want some pluckers? What that is, bro? What that is? What that's food candy? That make it sound like
Wait.
some candy.
Let me.
You gonna have me look that up? What's them pluckers?
All right, now let me get them myself.
That what that is? Some candy? It said Pluckers wing ball, so that's chicken wings. Oh yeah, that's out there by you. That's in Houston, huh? Pluckers wing bar. That's what you're talking about, Nisa, bro. You could have just said some chicken. I didn't know what you were talking about. Pluckers. They want them pluckers. No, we ain't got no pluckers down here though. No wing spot like that down here. We got Willie's chicken. You be on your cooking, I ain't like you got the king size chicken. Huh? Come on, that used to be beef.
There we go. All right.
All right, chat.
You should have it, baby.
Appreciate y'all. We about to be hopping off. I'm about to be heading to the crib. Yep, just came through.
All right. Good deal. Okay. All right.
Peace out, Nisa. Peace out, Norham. 808. I think he ain't passed back yet. 818, but peace out, them. Peace out, everybody, for the support. Those that come in, I definitely remember them. Vic, Peace out.
Hold on.
But of course, it ain't gonna be like that for a long time. Once I get to all these people, the chat gonna be going to where I can't read it. That's how I know it's gonna be, I'm growing. That's why I'm trying to take advantage of the intimacy. And those people that do be in, that I could just like say your name and stuff. So I know once you get like big, certain names I'm still gonna remember easily. Like y'all that was here. Yep. Vic, all y'all. I'm gonna remember some of these names for sure. Well, don't hold it against me, but I should remember. I don't think I'll forget. Cause y'all came through so much like on a regular. I'll remember 818. I always say this name wrong though. What you say? Yeah, loyalty gang for sure, for sure. Yeah, but once the chat start growing big, we gonna be good. We gonna be good. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. But yep, peace out, y'all.
Later, baby.
Yep, later. Don't forget your own cookies.
Oh shit, yeah. No.
That's why I think you about to forget your whole thing.
Glad to be here.
Freedom over you.
Y'all be
Have a
safe.
good day. Good night.
Good night, good night. Turn it. For sure, peace out, Nisa, peace out. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully I got time and I can catch y'all at home. We know we have just a little talk. Probably look at some stuff online. Never know.